To get these tie rods installed, we're going to remove the front wheels so we have plenty of access to the stock tie rods. Remove the dust boot by cutting the knob on the factory clamp at the steering box, then pinch the small clip on the opposite end to slide the boot forward. Remove the entire tie rod by unthreading it from the steering box arm. Bolt the new clevis pin to the steering rack, but first add some red Loctite to the threads of the rack mount bolt. The clevis must be straight up and down when installed as we show here. Now the heim joint can be bolted to the clevis on the steering rack. Grind off the excess threads if they stick out too far from the bolt. The new dust boot can slide over the tie rod and be zip tied to the steering rack. Once the dust boot is installed, we can thread on the tie rod end and heim joint to the end of the tie rod. Ream out the factory tie rod end location using a 5/8 inch ream. A drill bit works if there is no ream available to you. Slide the tie rod end into the spindle and tighten it down on the bottom with the flex locking nut. Also make sure the top is tight as well. We can tighten the jam nuts at this time, but be aware that an alignment will be necessary once it's installed. It is optional, but we zip tied the dust boot to the tie rod at the other end as well to finish up the install.